I'm Alice Lee. I'm the Vice President of Business Transformation at Beth Deaconess Medical Center in Boston. In the end of 2004, our CEO asked that I come and help rationalize business processes. Many of our processes, like probably many in other industries and even elsewhere in healthcare, were uncoordinated, just a series of handoffs. And obviously that wouldn't lead to a good experience for our patients or families. And we lead teams or coach teams, train and develop them on concepts of improvement, and then apply it in the workplace to a problem they care deeply about. I consider myself fortunate to be to have started very early in this, because I had to struggle. I had to struggle a lot because these folks didn't really understand healthcare. But they were great lean thinkers. And so what I had to do is translate it, think about what they were teaching me. I remember Jidoka was such a struggle for me. I said, "What did you just say, Jidoka?" And thinking about what does that mean here, right? Because I would hear the stories, I would hear what they were doing. We joked about single-minute exchange of dye at the summit. Yeah, that applies to healthcare. But it does. But it took a while to translate that. And so as one of the, at least in Boston, early pioneers in this work, I had to struggle and figure it out. And I think I learned deeply because of that. And when I was able to say, does it mean this, and apply it, my lean manufacturing friends were able to say, so that's how you would do it in healthcare. And so we learned together, which I think really helped us move forward. First slowly and then very quickly. The earliest project we worked on was in our radiation oncology department, where I had a great relationship with the chief, and Dr. Stevenson and I worked with Greater Boston Manufacturing Partnership. Bruce Hamilton came in, otherwise known as the Toast Guy, and really just would spend spare time with us. He would say, I have an hour here or 2 hours here, because he knew we were struggling. So Dr. Stevenson, Bruce, and I would go and see together. We would work with the frontline staff, including physicians, and try to understand what was preventing us from doing what we're supposed to do when we were supposed to do it, essentially. And this is critical treatment. It's life-saving treatment. And so flow is very important, right? It's important in every industry, but in this case, it was very meaningful. And we were able to get flow in such simple ways that I'm still astounded. And I remember Bruce asking us when we said why we couldn't see 5 patients a day using a particular piece of equipment. And he said, why not? Why not 5? And that became our mantra. Whenever we had a problem, we would say, why not? Why not 5? And when you start, as he called it, uncovering those boulders, it's much easier to figure out how to prioritize. And I wouldn't have predicted this by what we call squeezing the triangles, squeezing out the weights in between these steps. Remember earlier I said we tend to have a series of unconnected handoffs, right? Because we have all these independent departments that report to different leaders. And so many of our processes are designed independently. And this is true of all my healthcare colleagues. We've all talked about this. And so by mapping and seeing the whole through the patient's eyes, we were able to say, how do we flow better in this intersection? And that's what we did. And so we were squeezing out the triangles. That was really the approach.